Hey guys, it's L here, bringing you a new update for Clash of Clans, the August 2016 balance update. They've come out with a whole bunch of changes that will supposedly fix the meta of bowler walks, healer walks, anything involving some kind of a walk. Apparently they want to nerf. The healers will trigger air traps once again. The cannon damage is increased for levels 11 through 14. The miner movement speed has been reduced, and the attackers can deploy more of their army before the Eagle Artillery will activate. Now, they haven't really gone about to say what they're going to be doing, or what the exact changes will be. But it seems to me like there's a lot of good not really in this update, so I'm probably going to be a little bit negative in this video. But I hope that doesn't change anything. I'll try to find some bright spots. But as far as I can see, Supercell said they don't want to promote mass attacks, but they nerfed the Queen Walk, so the multi-stage attacks are even more useless. They say they don't want to nerf units directly, but they slow down the miners. I'm a pretty decent attacker, and I lose with bowlers and miners on good layouts. It seems to be that the Clash team has been listening to famous YouTubers such as Galadon and Powerbang, but it's kind of ironic because I went to their YouTube videos to actually see what they thought about this, and they both sort of said, Galadon said don't shoot the messenger, but he pretty much was a big advocate for all this, so I don't really know what he's talking about. Powerbang did the same thing. They kept calling for the bowler nerfs. Well, Supercell can't actually nerf any of the units anymore because we've seen it with Hogs, with the Lava Loon, with the Witches twice now. Just completely nerfing units and making them useless, and I feel like the healers might actually be sitting on the bench for most of these raids now. So, is to me, looking at these style attacks, it doesn't seem to be like they want to promote multi-phase attacks, because they're actually getting rid of one of the staples for the multi-phase attacks, which is the Queen Walk, and they're just gonna nerf it pretty much, because the cannon levels, let's say they increase the HP on those, or the DPS, and now you have more DPS coming at your queen, so it's harder to keep her up longer, and now you're going to have people switching up mine locations because nobody really uses the air troops, so it really doesn't make sense to keep any of the mines inside the base at in the current point of time where we're playing at. So I don't really see, what these guys are trying to say here, because they're kind of backtracking now that the multi-phase attacks are going. I think most of these changes could actually be, negated just by changing your base design. We've had a couple designs so far. I've shown some defenses here that show even the mass attacks. They can't 2-star a base if they're not actually going up. And this is with max troops, guys. I don't have a fully maxed out base here. I don't have maxed Infernos. I don't have a max Eagle. I don't have any max point defenses. The only thing that's maxed on this base is the Wizard Towers, which really don't do much against the bowlers here. So you're just going to watch the King here, and he's just going to, walk around the outside of the base here. But a lot of these people complaining, I feel like they're just like low Town Hall 9s getting smashed, or Town Hall 8s, or they're rush Town Hall 10s, and their base designs are weak. Their defenses are weak, their walls are weak, and I don't see really a point in trying to complain about this, because if you look at, I'm in Champs 2 right now. Okay, I'm not sitting very high, but I have made it to 4,600. I have won 59 defenses in this season. As far as attack-wise goes, I've been using Velks mostly. I did try using the Witches and the Clone Spell. Trying out new stuff, but You know, the Velks I've been doing fairly good with. The bowlers I've done okay with. But mostly they're on preemie or dead bases. Like, if you look at these, they're not really... Well, this one's a little bit max, but he's using a box base. So that's just a horrible layout in general for one of these. I mean, he's using a base that's probably about 2 years old now. So this base has been solved. It's just weak. I feel like it worked well against Valks because it would go around the outside, but you got to change up your base design in order to keep up with the current attack levels here. As far as my defense log, you know, I haven't been 3-starred by anything. I mean, if you look at this, we've had Valks with a max hero 50, Valks and healers 50, 1-star. This guy lost with the bowlers. As far as there's even some minor raids in here. These guys, this guy 2-starred me. This guy only 1-starred me. This guy only 1-starred me. This dude lost with minors. Change up your base, guys. Really, stop complaining to the Supercell team. It's really not that big of a deal if you actually update your CC, your defenses, where your bombs are placed. You know, it really doesn't matter here. As far as encouraging multi-phase attacks, I feel like, you know, you gotta increase the golem level here, because the Supercell keeps saying they want to promote multi-phase attacks, but they don't actually make too many units viable for that. The golem, especially, it hasn't received any upgrades since Town Hall 9, which it was level 5. During that time, we have received new Archer Tower levels, I think 3 or 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken. New cannon levels, 3 or 4 of them. And the Eagle Artillery, they increased the DPS of X-Bows. And they have level 4 Infernos now. But we haven't seen any upgrades to the Golem. So if the Golem's not getting upgraded, okay, and they're increasing all of this damage, I do not know what Supercell wants us to do as far as troop combinations go. Because it does not make sense to use something that is so outdated as an attack strategy in a meta that it just can't handle. I would never use any more than one Golem in a Town Hall 11 attack, because the Eagle takes that thing out in one blow. You know, after the 3 volley thrust that it sends out, when you're sending it out, it really pretty much decreases almost to 10% HP. Now, who's going to want their Golem right when they're going into a base, especially if you're dropping 3 or 4 of those, in order to just have it taken out at the start of a raid? Like, I really don't see any point here. And I really don't think Galadon and Powerbang and all these other YouTube channels, they didn't really think it out very well when they were asking for the bowler nerfs. And I think if Supercell could work with the community a little bit more, that better ideas could be implemented. The August update thread is almost, wow, like 70 pages long, something around there. It was a second post. I plan on putting this video up. I don't know if they're going to let it stay up, but we'll see. But as far as the August balancing act, you know, it's really just going to come back to Valks pretty much. I don't really see any point in using, the bowlers are going to be like halfway through the base, all the healers will get taken out, and then all the bowlers will just crap out at around 50%. So not really sure what they're going for at this stage of the game, but I would love to see some new golem levels added, just to encourage more multi-phase attacks. I really think that the air defense, you know, it could do double damage to healers, something along that effect, in order to combat the bowlers or miners, whatever you want to do. Miners might actually get a buff because they're going to stay underground longer and, you know, get healed up more. But if you know, I want to hear what you guys have to say. If there's anything that you guys think if you guys agree, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of the August update. Alright, thanks.